A new spot for kids, urging them to get messy and have fun. It's called Adventure Playground, and it just opened at Leonardo's basement in Minneapolis. Here's our M.A. Roscoe with more.
When you think about a playground, you probably think about swings, slides, whee, and things that you climb on. The Adventure Playground right outside Leonardo's basement, go ahead Henry, is definitely not that. And exiting the Millennium Falcon is Steve Jebning of Leonardo's basement. What is the idea behind this playground?
Oh man, it's to give kids complete control over their play experiences. Because Leonardo's basement is about playing and building, it's an opportunity to play as much as they want and build whenever they want to.
Now, Steve, I recognize this repurposed art shanty from Lake Harriet is sometimes a water slide. What are the kinds of materials do you supply here?
Yeah, you name it. So a lot of things were built specifically for a project, like the art shanty project. Some teens built the giant tower. A bunch of kids and teams built a model of the Millennium Falcon. A lot of this stuff are big items that have been donated to us, and when we were inside we couldn't figure out how to use them, but out here they get new meaning. You know, we had a stack of pallets, and a couple of weeks ago kids figured out that they'd make a nice house.
The playground is open 2 Saturdays every month, but each time you come it's going to look completely different.
It's always different. Some kids take apart what was there when they come. The new kids always have new ideas for what they might want to make.
If this kid-driven playground concept sounds radical, it is, but actually the very first one in the United States was in Northeast. It was called The Yard, created in 1949.
It was a demonstration project that McCall's magazine inspired to take a progressive city in the United States and build this park, which ended up being a temporary park for a few years, but it was extraordinary. The kids had all kinds of debris and garbage to play with, and I love that they included an old vehicle that they called a jalopy.
Henry, you're 8 years old. What do you think about this?
This one you can build whatever you want, and it has the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. What do you think about this playground?
I think it's really fun because it has all these like structures you can play on, and there's always a fun activity you can do.
What about you, Harper?
I think the same thing about Zoe, and I also like, compared to other playgrounds, this is more creative.
Do you think today's kids are too programmed and too scheduled that they really kind of need this truly open-ended play?
Oh, it's definitely true. It's always been true. It was figured out in the early 1900s when progressive education became an idea to counter the sort of Victorian empty vessels to fill with knowledge. And so it's a challenge. I mean, we have a challenge operating a program like this. Families have a challenge figuring out how do you go play at the park when people are working, and kids have a lot of interests. They have more exposure to ideas and projects and programs that they might be in. So yeah, it's a definite challenge.
The rules here are simple. No adults, although there are always supervisors on hand. Be safe, be nice, have fun. Now that sounds like a good time.